Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and welcome back to our Workshop Wednesday. My name is Paul, and this is our team.
Hi, I'm Sean Keogh, and I'm the apprentice mechanic.
Hi, I'm Mick, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Marco, I love to weld. This is Bruce, this is Blake, them is two best students.
Well, what's the story? I'm Kevin Mustang, the apprentice mechanic.
Hello, I'm Carl, and I'm the one that has to make these guys look good.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, and comment what you want. Just put it in the comments list, and we'll get back. So in for repair today, we have a 7710 in. We have the Kverneland plough. We also have our Landquip sprayer. A little bit of work going on in the fields as well. And we also have a big reveal for you, so stay tuned. So we're OverMarco here, the 8410 and the 74 reversible, Kverneland reversible. We have a small issue here with, see there's a slight crack here, isn't there, Marco? Yeah.
It's a big crack.
Well, it's a big crack, it kind of runs the whole way down there. Now, it's on the front furrow, which means most of the pressure will be on this furrow as it goes into the ground. Now we have to we're going to strip it now.
Yeah, take this rod out, lift this body out.
Yeah, and we also have a nice little bit of play here from where the 4 balls kind of sit into the socket here. Probably more wear on the socket on this end of it, so we're not quite sure what we're going to have to do there, but we're going to have to take this under for the time being. Now we've taken the pin out already, and this pin runs through the back, and we see here we have maybe a little bit of wear on this pin for a start. So that's kind of going to give it
more play.
Yeah, more play in it anyway with the wear on that pin. So that's the first thing we've noticed. Again, we won't know until we've it all stripped off. It's not a big job to take off the spring here. We lift out the front spring. The actual ball here that sits into the socket, they look new, so they look good, but the bit that concerns me is the bit here in around where the socket is, and obviously the crack here. But that crack is part of this plate here, so.
And not sure this pin as well might be worn.
That pin might be worn too, yeah. So there's always going to be a little bit of pressure on the front furrow especially. So we get that stripped off and have it on. After taking that front bracket off, we thought we might have a bit of a play there in that pin, but actually it's very snug fit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Must be it was playing here, Paul. You see them shims?
Yeah, there's a shim there.
And shims here,
yeah, so that takes the play, the up and down play out of it.
Yeah.
We definitely don't have play over and back here. But now that we have it out, we can see the crack visible here, right on the corner there at the bottom. Now that looks as if we probably could repair that.
Yeah.
It would just have to gouge it out there, get a good weld into it there, maybe a little bit of support again on the back of it there, but that definitely is repair. But as for the other bit on the actual leg itself, I'm not so sure about that now, but anyway we'll bring it up to we'll have a look and see can we do anything with it, but it looks like we could be looking for a new leg, I think, for that. So yeah, so this is our bale fork from last week. As you would have seen in the previous video there, the old fork, the 40-year-old fork, as we were calling it, had a big hole in it here. The bushing was completely gone, and now Mark,
there was broke this old piece. I weld new 10 mil plates in, new bushing. So now for other 40 years.
So now Marco's guaranteed it for another 40 years anyway. Yeah, that's a good job of that.
Oh yeah.
And again, our Kuhn Harrow, the 4-meter Kuhn Harrow that had bearings gone. How many bearings did you replace?
It was 6 bearings, yeah.
So we done 6 bearings complete there on each row. We just took the worst 6. Look at the machine is old again. It's
from 2000.
2002.
No, 2000. Yeah. He's 22 years old.
22 years old, but it's still we both back together. Mick and Mark put the cover back on it, and she's ready to rock again. Next up, we have one of the Lancom sprayers in for repair. Little bit of an issue here last week, Tom, wasn't it?
Yeah, so part of the frame here, this bolt goes through and it connects in to another piece that sits into here. And as I unfolded it, the piece that sits around here on either side just broke. And then that meant that this came round a bit too far and bent then the bit that holds it in.
So we were after sending away to an engineering shop, a little bit out of our league, just to do something like that. And we have a new bracket ordered. We said we might as well do far side, isn't it?
Properly, yeah. Do it whilst it's down. You know, best to do both sides, and then we know it's good to go.
Yeah. So as you can see here, it sits into those two eyes there, and sits across this bracket here, and this pin goes through it.
It wasn't too big easy to get it out. It was quite simple, so you know.
Yeah, might as well do it now before it gets busy, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right, okay. So we're starting them young here in Finnegan's Farm. Jack is on his Easter holidays, I presume, yeah?
Yeah.
On his Easter holidays, has a little bit of interest in engineering, welding.
Yeah.
So he's come to the right spot. Marco is here. He's going to be the teacher for the next couple of weeks anyway. So it's great to see the young lads here at it. Where are you at school?
Ashburn.
Ashburn. And what's the future for you? What are you thinking of doing?
Something like this, hopefully.
Something like this, yeah. So if he wants to do something like this, well, we'll accommodate him here. We're going to bring him down. Hopefully come down here on his weekends or even on any holidays there. He's more than welcome. He only lives up the road there near. So great to see Jack here on the farm there.
Thanks for having me.
All right, no bother. The 7710 had an eye leak. Two eye leaks, so we brought it in the first time. We thought it was this pipe here. There was a seal gone, an O-ring on this end.
Yep.
So we replaced it with, well...
All we had at the time was the ordinary ones.
Yeah. So we put the ordinary ones back in.
And of course it blew it out again.
So it blew it out again. So then we went for, second time round we went and we got...
The genuine article.
Yeah, we got a set flat face, so they're kind of
They're very thin.
very thin, yeah.
Oh, you can see them there compared to what we put into it there.
Nearly half the thickness, Mick, is it?
No, even not. Iffy, are they? I don't know.
So we replaced it and yeah, we thought we stopped it.
Put it on.
Put it on. And what
And it
happened?
pissed out of here.
Yeah.
On the swage.
So therefore then it leaked here, because when this was sealed up, it leaked here. So
I had it off that many times, I was saying
So-
no way, I knew what was going on.
So
The rubber's
on
gone
and off,
desperate
on and
hard.
off, on and off, 3-4 times I think at this stage. And the finish up, it just said,
Which was what, 21-year-old?
yeah, the pipe, there's no flex in the pipe, and as you can see, we got it.
22-year-old.
Yeah.
So we tried it on this morning and see where
that's
we're
it,
at.
Yeah, I hope.
Plus we had a leak on number 2 spool, the middle spool.
And what did you do on that?
I did the same and it blew that O-ring, so I put that in there as well.
It's full of O-rings here this morning, Mick, isn't it?
I'm around the ring.
Round the ring, round the ring. We're going to also go over to the Taillift and talk
Right,
about that.
let's
there
go
in a
on for
second.
it.
So this is a forklift that we had in. Caelan was doing a pressure test on it.
Cylinder leakage test,
Yeah, cylinder leakage test, and that's where he got maybe covered in coolant there. Anyway, that was his own fault, wasn't it, Mick?
No,
No.
the forklifts.
Forklift fault. So we decided we'd take the head off it here just to see and bring it away. So anyway, Mick, just take it away there. What do you reckon?
We had a lot of muck in the cooling system. I have a feeling the radiator was absolutely stuffed. I have a picture of my camera, I'll give it to you in a minute, of a brown goo. You can actually see it coming around there. There's a drain hole in the block, an unusually big one, which was a big help. Now I haven't got it off, I'm letting it dry. You see the sludge here?
Yeah. So where do you think this sludge has come from, Mick? Is it just that there was maybe, instead of coolant put into it, maybe some of the guys...
We did a head in it 2 years ago. And normally I would run it with water first.
Yes.
Just in case we have a leak rather than losing antifreeze,
Yeah.
you know. But I more than likely got away. I mean, I didn't get antifreeze into it. I have a feeling that's what caused it. Because the rad now, I'm dubious whether the rad needs to be opened up.
Yeah,
I
so-
power washed the living daylights out of it.
So the head has gone away to get a pressure test on the head, on the head, and then hopefully then it'll be just, well, I hope not.
Put it on and button it up.
Put it on and put it together, put antifreeze into it and a bit of coolant into it and see where.
I'll go antifreeze this time now. I'll go antifreeze this time.
We go antifreeze into this time. So anyway, that's the story now. Head gas here on the Taillift. We'll get ourselves, won't we, Mick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to head up to the field just now.
So we noticed the door was broken, and I don't know, I'm not naming any names now, but there seems to have got a bit of abuse. And
Some said Charlie Riley, but I don't know either.
rightly so. We managed to do the earth clamp of the welder too while he was at it, just to throw us off. So we step a weld on it, and on John for look. Hey, we have it now. Look at that, genius.
So explain what you done.
Well, the whole top of the frame of the door was cracked just about here.
Where's
The whole
the alley
locking,
key, Charlie?
and everything was laying down, just had to push it up and weld it back in place. So I'm sorry, John, in the last video I said he wouldn't fix that light bulb, never mind the tractor, but John fixed this one now, so I give you that one.
Thanks, Caleb.
No, you're not bad, that John. Oh. Hey.
Look at that, Caleb.
So. Oh, jeez. That was smooth, John.
So we finally have our Kubota up and running. I'm after doing a run or two there this morning just to see that everything is in order. Temperature gauge looks good, everything eye levels, everything seems to be 100%. So just a huge thanks to everyone who was involved in this little project and getting the poor little Kubota up and running. Everyone from to John Connolly there in Kells there for giving us the head, Mark Daly for checking out the head. We also had Kilcock radiators for the radiator, we had FGS for the water pump on it, and obviously then I suppose to Mick as well, who spent a good few hours here in taking his son and putting it back together. But it was a huge learning curve for some of the apprentices as well in the workshop just to see how the things went. But yeah, we're delighted he's up and running, and hopefully now the guys look after there, we won't see it till this time next year. That's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe to the videos. It won't cost you, and you'll get a notification then to when the videos are coming out. Also, any comments there, put them in the comments. We have 2 tractor runs also this weekend. The first one there is in Kiltale there on Easter Saturday, registration from 1 to 2. And that's for a very good cause for Irish Cancer Society. We've also won on Easter Sunday the David Kenny Memorial Tractor Run, registration there from 12 to 1, so get a tractor in there guys to support these great events there that's going on. That's really it, so hope you all, we'll see you all next Wednesday.